Playing with renewed passion, Portland charged back into the game, and the stunned Bulls could only sit by and watch.
With the scoop! Oh, boys! He's beating Kersey, and they've tied the game!
And the air suddenly has gone out of the sellout crowd at the Chicago Stadium.
Having squandered their lead, the Bulls again looked to Jordan.
Underneath, Jordan, bang, scoop, score!
Oh, he was facing the other way! He was facing the opponent's basket! Here is Duckworth. Yes! He's tied the game at 97.
All right, here we go. It's down to this. 13 and 2/10 seconds to play. Michael, one-on-one. He takes the move, stutter step move, pull up jumper! Off the rim, no good! Rebound, Portland! We're out of time! Overtime in Chicago!
The seemingly impossible had happened. The Bulls had lost control of the game, and even in overtime, they could not get it back. With Danny Ainge leading the way, Portland would steal the game and the precious home court advantage.
Ainge moves, gives cross-court back to Terry, backs a three from the left side, and scored! And that might be a backbreaker with a minute and a half to go. Suddenly, it's Portland by 6. Way to go, baby!
Oh, what a pass from Porter, finding Ainge. And the Portland Trailblazers with a dramatic come-from-behind effort.
It's a great game. We had every opportunity to win it, and I'm sure we're going to look back and rue this a little bit tonight.
I think they gained a little bit momentum from the technical foul that I received, and that from that point on, it just kind of went downhill.
This one was just a little hard to take because, we just really gave it away.
After Friday's stirring come-from-behind overtime win, Portland has achieved what most experts said they needed to. Split the first two in Chicago and come home even.
Big concern by many people, Bulls' ability to bounce back after the devastating loss in game number 2. Did they have enough time to get themselves straightened out?
The Blazers gonna smoke those Bulls! The Portland Trailblazers are 8-0 in this building in the playoffs.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde or Sybil or whatever, boy, you just don't know which Bulls team is going to show up for which game.
It's not going to be the guy who scores the most points going to win this series. It's the team that's going to win the series. The best team is going to win the series. The best team is us.
I look for Portland to win the next game easily, Joe.
We built a circle around ourselves and said, we're going to stay in this circle, and no matter what goes on outside of this circle, we're not concerned with it. It was our time to really go out and shine and open up this series the way we should have did, the way we wanted to do.
Take care of business. Let's go.
Entering Portland's den, Chicago was all business. And building an early lead, they quickly showed the Blazers that Game 2 was only a memory.
Jordan, drag right, box area, this side, turn around, puts it up, he hits.
Yes! John Paxson
shot the ball very well. Started that in. Get back in. Possession by possession now. Come on now.
Raising their intensity, the Blazers made a statement of their own.
Kersey, corner, Drexler up the middle, he jumped! Rip City, baby! That gets the crowd going. Drexler goes in low on the block to Duckworth. He bumps and bangs, drop steps on Cartwright, put it in, not good! Oh, hold on, man! It's settled in! Oh, my!
With both teams having made their run, the Bulls held a narrow lead. Now the game would settle into a shifting struggle of competing strategies.
Post up! Don't stand out here and watch it! Cut through it! Get some activity going!
Left side, Kersey whips it, baseline, Drexler for the hanging jam!
Get your hands out and get ready for an interception.
Back to Porter, shoveled pass to Robinson, one step to the left, he lost it on the way up, stolen away by Pippen. Pippen on a break, 3-on-2. Hey, shoots and scored!
That's the Pippen that they've been waiting for.
Let's run the floor! Come on!
And Duckworth off the board. Here's Porter leading Drexler. Wide open basketball.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to be a threat. You're rotating. All right. I'm in the post. I'm in the post.
The lead is 11. Paxson out front, spins away from Porter on the dribble drive. Gives to Michael Jordan, posting up on the right side. Jump shot at Drexler's face, and he scored.
With less than a quarter to go, the Bulls held grimly to the lead. But the inevitable Portland run was still to come.
Now the Blazers trying to poise themselves to make a run. And the crowd comes pumping back to life.
Because of the comeback made by the Blazers in Game 2, the Bulls know this team can come back.
Over to Ainge. Ainge fakes a three-pointer, gets to the foul line, puts it up, drills it with the right hand. Off the front of the rim. Rebound, Williams, long late pass to Drexler. Now to Kersey, who fumbles, gets it back, and lays it in with a reverse layup. Chicago wants to talk about it.
Boy, this is a carbon copy of Game 2.
Here they come. They're rotating. All right, so you got to hold off in here. They're going to let them beat the hell out of you, so you have to get used to it. And just be strong.
With this crucial game on the line, the Bulls looked for strength inside themselves and each other. This time there would be no letdown. They were ready.
Here's Duckworth, blocked by Grant. Fakes right, drives left, rolls it up, blocked.
Drexler on a move against Pippen to the baseline, runs into him, offensive foul on Drexler.
Jordan dribbling down the clock underneath. Horace Grant wide open, slams it down.
To Michael, he shifts gears down the lane, ducks in, layup, got it. Jordan ducking inside.
Ainge cross-court bounce pass, stolen by Paxson away from Porter. And Paxson lays it in. And this one is all but over in Portland. And the crowd heads to the parking lot here in the City of Roses.
The Chicago Bulls going up 2-1 in this best of 7.
As they prepared for Game 4, the Bulls were once again feeling relaxed and loose. The pressure was now on Portland, and Chicago could breathe a welcome sigh of relief.
That's bad sound. That's bad sound. Clang.
Remember what your mindset is for this next game coming up. Rest and recuperation.
All right.
Game 4, let's go!
Cruising to an early lead, the Bulls maintained their upbeat mood.
Yes! 3-on-2, Pippen with the change of pace.
Yeah! Blow him out! Blow him out!
Scoring at will against the reeling Blazers, the Bulls looked to end the contest early.
And the Bulls really putting it on the Trailblazers in the early going.
But what had started as confidence began to turn to carelessness. Unable to recapture their rhythm, the Bulls were suddenly struggling.
Well, that was un-Jordan-esque because Michael Jordan's tired, Joe. There's no question about it.
With fatigue setting in, the Bulls' grip on the game was loosening, and the Blazers began to smell blood.
Overplayed, goes in low to Scott Williams, got around Cliff Robinson, and is fouled hard. Pushed him.
That is a personal foul on number 3. That is a flagrant foul, penalty 1 on 25.
Jerome Kersey's dramatic foul brought the Blazers to a frenzied pitch, and the Bulls began to get a nightmarish feeling of deja vu.
Blazers executing flawlessly now, and the Bulls out of sync. Underneath, Horace goes up, blocked by Cliff Robinson, and Robinson tears it out of there. Great defensive play by Robinson.
And the Bulls have become unraveled here. Michael Jordan thought he had tied him up.
You get in the championship round and you're playing over 100 games in 8.5 months. It's a grind. I don't know how to explain it. When we've tried to put a team away, we haven't been able to do it.
I don't think they can get their bodies to do it because their minds are not telling their bodies. And the mind, Joe, controls the body.
The biggest challenge that we had was within ourselves, fighting with ourselves to try to maintain that edge. And that's been the case, basically. We've been fighting with ourselves.
3-on-2. Porter gave it back. Drexler.
Winning time. It's usually Jordan time, but it hasn't been tonight.
So the Trailblazers tying the series at 2.
Well, we had that game in hand and let it slip. That's the way we feel about it tonight, that we let a great opportunity pass us by.
How sweet it is. That's what we're probably over to say, it's another game they gave away. But they let them keep giving these games away. We'll take them.
We found out in this playoff that it's been a roller coaster, one game up, one game down. But this team has never lacked confidence. That's been a mark of this team, being able to bounce back when a little adversity has hit us.
Pippen, oh, quick drop step around, Porter slam jam. And now Michael fires a three and scores.
Pippen with the step and the pocket. Beautiful move. Here's Jordan on the pull-up. Yes!
Ball batted up in the air, stolen by Pippen. Pippen brings it down 2-1. Jordan on the right way. Pippen and jams over Drexler.
Everything's working for Chicago.
With Pippen and Jordan leading the way, the Bulls began Game 5 as if every possession was their last.
Jackson, yes! Jordan setting up Conrad. Yes! Oh, what a rejection. Yeah, boy! Blazers on the move. Drexler, he turned it over.
Blazers in the early going look unsettled.
A technical foul called on Buck Williams.
Portland's fans could only watch in despair as the Bulls dismantled the Blazers.
Fadeaway jumper, he scores.
Oh, Michael turned an ankle, slipped.
But Chicago would face some anguish of their own.
The franchise is sitting down on the bench holding his left ankle.
Bill Jackson better talk about this.
Get yourself under control, both of you. We need you.
And Chicago going through a little bit of a gut check right now.
But even with their leader sidelined, the Bulls refused to falter. In this game, Chicago would not give Portland any second chances. Portland was helpless before Chicago's onslaught, and it only got worse.
Here comes Jordan back in, still favoring that ankle, but he's going to play some more. Wheels it out back to Jordan. Michael fires a three. He was open. He buries it.
A dagger! A dagger!
With Jordan providing the finishing touch, the Bulls' triumph was complete. They had regained control of the series.
Take it back to the city!
And they were going home.
And the defending world champions are one victory away from making it 2 NBA titles in a row. This is the 104th game of the year for the Bulls, including the playoffs and regular season. That's a long, long haul, and it could all end here this afternoon.
As they approached Game 6, the Bulls looked to become the first Chicago team in almost 30 years to win a championship at home, to become only the 4th NBA franchise to win back-to-back titles, and to end a personal quest that had tested their spirit and their will.
Last year was it was a honeymoon. It was a kiss of the beloved almost. This year's has been an odyssey. It's been a journey filled with travail and pitfalls, and it's been tough. It's been a real hard road.
And as the game began, it quickly became clear that once again Chicago would be traveling on treacherous terrain.
Pass stolen by Porter. 2-on-1 out of Drexler. Drexler slams it to the left side.
Fighting for their playoff lives, the Blazers came out determined not to let Chicago celebrate at their expense.
This is Portland's brand of basketball. They have the tempo going in their direction.
And it's all happened because of their hard work.
There's a steal by Jerome. Mercy, he's been everywhere.
Jerome Kersey with a magnificent first quarter, and he has really hurt the Bulls.
Kersey had ignited the Blazers, while the Bulls struggled to find their own spark.
Boys, let's go! Come on now!
Now Jordan starts to walk the dribble to the right side. Drexler reached out to push it. Jordan drives for the basket. Double pump, lays it up short. No good. Ball knocked out of bounds by Michael. Paxson goes inside the Cartwright on a bounce pass. High post right. He pumps. Wheels in on Duckworth. Forgot the ball.
Joe, Chicago is in disarray. They're not...
Paxson down inside of Michael Jordan, overplayed, tipped by Drexler to Porter, down the right side of Clyde. Drexler gives to Kersey for a freewheeling slam jam. Chicago has to really be careful